Where do I put my phone? Okay. Ow. Can I write it on my arm or something? Liza and Cookie? Y'all got a Sharpie? Hi, Anna. Uh-huh. She said she'll buy me anything I want. I guess I'm getting a vintage Bronco, guys. Yeah, but not a vintage Bronco. Those things are $500,000. That's more than a house. Where do I come on? Do I get on the outfit just over this? It's not my
Darling.
That's father.
Fell madly in love with her. They married and had 3 lovely children. The oldest was named Wendy.
And then came John.
And last but not least, me, Michael.
And we mustn't forget Nana.
Tell us another story, Wendy.
My dear brother's mother expects us all to be sound asleep by now.
Please.
Well, I suppose we can have one more story. Nana, will you warn us if mother is coming? See this?
Did you draw that, Wendy?
Who is it?
This is the boy who never grew up. He lives in a world far away from ours called Neverland.
Is it a magical place?
There's a secret land that grown-ups don't understand. There's pirates and Indians fighting and scary crocodiles biting, where every day is exciting. And there you'll find the boy who never grew up.
Is he a real boy, Wendy?
Yes, his name is Peter.
Is it a real place or just a silly dream?
Neverland is not a dream, but as real as can be. There are mermaids and fairies as real as you and me. Every day is crowded with adventure, fun, and laughter. When it's over, everyone is happy ever after.
Someone's coming! You still awake, Nana? And are your charges all sleeping quietly? I thought I heard voices. Shh! You mustn't wake the children. And what's this? Do you know this young creature? It says the boy who never grew up. He looks vaguely familiar.
That's because he says he's met you, Mother.
Wendy, you're still awake?
So are we.
Blabbermouth, why are you up past your bedtimes? Every night at bedtime, Wendy tells a story.
It's a happy one.
Sometimes kind of gory.
Stories where they fall in love.
Stories that are creepy.
Sometimes I don't hear the end because I get too sleepy.
Wendy, what have you been telling your brothers? A little imagination goes a long way with young boys.
So I'm not making it up, Mother.
There's a secret land that grown-ups don't understand. There's pirates and Indians fighting and scary crocodiles biting, where every day is exciting. And there you'll find the boy. Who never grew up. Well, you'll have to leave battles till morning. Right now, snuggle in your covers and close your eyes.
Neverland is a real place, Mother.
Maybe it is a real island, but it's only real in your dreams. And that's where you should go now. Sail away to the island of dreams, shimmering up in the sky. Float That's right, my babies. Close your eyes and sleep. And Peter Pan, the boy who never grew up, I hope you're safely tucked in bed where your mother can keep her eye on you.
Mother, we can't be late.
I must say goodnight, my darlings.
I've got to finish up in the kitchen, so you're in charge, Nana.
Good night, my darlings.
Good night.
We don't have to go to sleep right away, do we, Wendy?
Well, I'm not sure.
It's just dark. We have time for you to tell us a story.
Yes, tell us one about pirates.
But pirates are so wicked.
That's why I like them.
They tie your hands behind your back and make you walk the plank. You drop into the sea, and then the sharks come and have you for supper.
Do they really do that, Wendy?
They really do. And sometimes they tie you to a cannonball and then stuff you down the cannon and then blast you through the sky.
Never seen a pirate do that.
Who's there?
Nana, stop it. You'll make Liza mad.
Hush, you big ball of fur.
Now what's going on in here?
Oh, Nana, look what you've done.
Do you think you broke any bones?
It takes more than a big ball of fur to break Liza Laddie, and that's it. Nurse or no nurse, you're going outside. Come on and take your medicine. I know the children are as safe as can be in their own beds. Come along, you big brute.
Well, that's a fine how do you do.
And how do you do too?
It's Peter Pan.
And who might you be?
Don't you remember? It's me, Wendy, Moira, Angela, darling.
Well, la-di-da.
Have you come to make us walk the plank?
I'm no pirate, but I have a few pirates who are my best enemies.
Where do you live, Peter Pan?
Second star to the right and straight on till morning.
Well, that's a silly address. How'll the mailman be able to deliver your letters?
Don't get any letters.
But your mother must get letters.
Don't got a mother. Never had one, don't need one. So there.
Who tucks you in at night?
Me, myself, and I.
Who makes your porridge in the morning?
Me, myself, and I.
Who makes you take your medicine when you're sick?
Me, myself, and I. What a shocker.
May I ask you something, Peter Pan?
You certainly are full of questions.
What are you looking for?
My shadow.
And just what would your shadow be doing in this room without you?
That bear you keep in here tore it off the other night.
Nana's not a bear.
She's just a very big doggy.
I don't care if she's a hippopotamus with 3 eyes. I want my shadow back.
I haven't the foggiest idea where it could be.
Who's that?
Tinkerbell. She's a very beautiful fairy, but so little only I can see her. Do you know where my shadow is, Tink? You do? Of course I do. In there?
Is this it? Yes, I think it should do very nicely. I'll sew it back on if you like.
I should like it very much.
I dare say this might hurt a bit.
I won't cry. Peter Pan never cries.
I say, you are brave.
Especially for someone so young.
How old are you?
I won't lie. I am young, but I don't know how young. You see, I ran away the day I was born.
How exciting!
Why would you do that?
Because I heard my father telling my mother what I will become whenever I grow up to be a man. I don't want to grow up to be a man. I don't want to grow up, period. So I ran away to Kensington Gardens, and that's where I met Tinkerbell and the other fairies.
Where do fairies come from?
You promise you won't tell anyone?
Cross my heart, hope to die.
Then I'll tell you. When the first baby laughed, its laugh broke into 1,000 pieces, and they all went skipping about, and that was the start of fairies.
Do you still live with them in Kensington Gardens?
Only sometimes, but mostly I live with the Lost Boys in Neverland.
Neverland.
But sometimes they get tiresome,
Why?
because they want me to tell them stories, and I don't know any stories, and there's nobody there that can tell stories to us.
Wendy can tell stories.
There, now Peter, stand up and see if that suits you.
Why? It's better than before. You're a very handy person to have about, Wendy.
Well, thank you, Peter, but I believe it's time you went back to your lost boys and these two went to sleep.
Is it true? Can you really tell stories?
Oh, wonderful stories. Stories about the sultans of Arabia and the pharaohs of Egypt.
And Cinderella and Snow White too.
What's that, Tink? Those stories don't sound stupid at all. They sound wonderful.
Tinkerbell doesn't like stories.
She says she only hates stories you tell.
That isn't very fair. They're splendid stories, really.
So come with me to Neverland and tell stories to the lost boys and I.
But what about Mother and Father? Won't they miss us?
You can come back whenever you say. Please, Wendy, come to Neverland. While you are fast asleep and slumbering inside your silly bed, you could be whistling a tune with the man in the moon, playing tag with the stars instead.
Oh, Peter, could we?
Come along with me, all of you. I'll show you a place where dreams come true. Come and fly with me to Neverland. I can show you how, wait and see. You'll pick up the knack so easily. Come and fly with me to Neverland. We're gonna fly high, away up in the air, wave by miles till the grown-ups worry and care. Why don't we go now, right away? Just follow my lead, I'll show you the way. Come and fly with me to Neverland.
How do you get to Neverland?
There's only one way. We fly. Tink, sprinkle them with fairy dust. Tink, I'll put your house on the pirate ship if you don't do as I say.
It's wonderful. I feel so light.
But we're 3 stories up.
Don't worry. Think happy thoughts and you'll fly like a bird.
I'll think about a beautiful dress and a magnificent gold carriage.
I'm thinking about birthday cakes and ice cream and presents.
I'm thinking of.
Hurry, Michael. Neverland awaits.
I'm thinking about Christmas and candles and candy.
That's it, Michael. When you're in the air, look below. The city of London's all aglow. There's a blinking star that's warning. Make a run and straight on to morning. And in no time we'll be there. In Neverland.
Can't you be quiet?
Well, now, I do think
They're here, all right. Come out, wherever you be.
we got a nice big surprise for the likes of you, youngs. Well, now, did you hear that?
Get on, boys.
Get your hands off me! Stop it! What are you doing?
Captain Hook, we're over here. We got him.
And if you don't get your hands off me, I'll boil your gizzards for my supper.
Oh, well, now, if it isn't Captain Hook.
Of course it's Captain Hook. And just what are you idiots up to?
The Lost Boys are hiding about here someplace.
We thought you'd be one of them.
Do I, Captain James Hook, pirate extraordinaire, look like I'm lost?
Absolutely not Captain Hook, sir. Miss.
But sir, the nights be getting cold and our... But they're close by, sir. The hairs in my nose be twitching. They always be twitching when the Lost Boys are near. Then Peter Pan must be nearby as well. Maybe this would be a good place to lay an ambush, and I could be rid of that bragging little horsewhip once and for all. But wait, what's that?
It's the Indians, sir. They sound like they're on the warpath.
Maybe they're looking for the Lost Boys too.
They'd be looking for us. I was soaking under blankets.
What'd you do that for?
Well, sir, the nights be getting cold and our pookies be freezing.
Then we stand and fight. They'll make easy prey for us. Oh no, not him.
What's wrong, Captain?
Oh dear, it's that crocodile.
He thought my hand was so tasty. He's wanted the rest of me ever since.
Good thing he swallowed that clock. At least he gives you a warning.
What'll we do, Captain?
Retreat! Retreat!
Blimey, we better run for it too.
Well, I don't think the crocodile's interested in anything but the captain.
What's the matter, you old croc? We ain't good enough for you?
I take that as a real insult.
Say now, what's this? Indians!
Almost a great shot, little panther.
Oh, it's only counting horseshoes, giant chipmunks. We can catch them, Father.
Princess Tiger Lily is right.
We can capture the pirates once and for all and stake them out in the hot sun.
They'll dry up like animal hides.
Then we can cover our teepees with them.
A noble idea, but we must be careful. The Lost Boys have to be around here somewhere.
They might attack at any moment.
That was close.
They're itching for a fight.
I hope they didn't hear my teeth chattering and my knees knocking.
Oh gosh, we're safe now.
They've gone the long way around the island.
We can sit back and relax.
ourselves. Still, it's much safer when Peter's here.
Well, he's not, so there.
So there what?
Just so there.
Greetings, boys. I'm back, and great news. I brought a mother for you all.
Yay! You're really gonna be our mother?
Well, I'm not sure.
Can you bake a cake?
Of course you can. Chocolate, 4 layers tall.
Can't you tell us stories?
The most wonderful stories of adventures in faraway places.
Can you sew the holes in my stockings?
I brought my sewing kit. Can you? Can you? Yes.
Can you tuck us in at night?
I would love to. Yay! I guess that means I'm your mother.
And we'll show you our cave.
You live in a cave? Really?
Safest place from the pirates and Indians.
Smashing, are there really pirates and Indians?
They fought right here not 10 minutes ago.
Well, come along, boys. Let's show our guests their new home. Follow the leader.
Well, now, my mother was happening with that.
All right, then, for today's lesson,
I thought we were going to have a picnic.
I have the picnic right here.
That's why you said we're coming to the lagoon.
Oh, good. Never so hungry. Did you make the sandwiches last night and the night before?
They were so delicious.
And my stomach's growling. You barely hear myself think. But we must finish the lesson before we have fun.
I don't think I like lessons.
Don't be silly, John. You've always loved school.
Have we gone to school?
Of course, a real school with desks and rows and a proper blackboard and a teacher who carries a ruler.
Funny, I can't remember.
Can't imagine how you can be so forgetful. All right, everyone. Question number 1. What were the color of your mother's eyes?
What if we don't know the answer?
Well, just put a check mark. Question 2. Who was taller, father or mother? And finally, what song did mother sing at bedtime? All right, let me see what you've got. They're all check marks? And you too? Oh, John, you haven't answered one question.
I can't remember.
Can we please have something to eat?
All right. Take the picnic, take the basket, and go set up your picnic on that hill.
That's not fair. I should carry it.
Why shouldn't you?
Because Wendy's well, she's something to me.
You're just saying that, John.
Aren't you hungry, Peter?
I think you make a fine mother, Wendy. All the lost boys have taken to you.
I'm glad. And what about you?
I think you make a fine picnic lunch.
Peter, look there.
Pirates.
This way, my dear. What are you doing? Well, we're just gonna have you sit by this rock.
There, you'll wait till the tide comes in. It's going to get higher and higher and higher.
Do you want me to drown?
Well, now, that's Captain Hook's idea, my dear, not ours.
You can let me go. You want my father will be most grateful.
He will he?
He'll give you anything you ask for.
That's so.
Well, that's a very tempting offer, but I'm afraid if we let you go, Captain Hook wouldn't like us anymore. And if he doesn't like us anymore, he'll hunt us down until he finds us, and then we'll walk the plank.
Aye, just as Smee says.
Peter, we must save Tiger Lily.
Ahoy there, you lubbers! Captain, is that you?
Starkey? Aye, aye, Captain. What are you two doing?
We're tying the princess to the rock, like you ordered, sir. Set her free!
Free?
Cut those ropes and let her go! But, Captain...
At once, do you hear? Or I'll plunge my hook into you.
Well, you better run off, ma'am. No hard feelings.
Don't I impersonate that fool hook?
Peter, control
beautifully?
yourself.
I've been practicing for such an occasion like this.
All right, Peter, it's time to go take your medicine. Oh, Captain Hook, you're looking well today.
Captain, are you all right?
Where's the princess? The tide's about to come in.
You told us to let her go, sir.
You fools! You ingrates! You landlubbers!
Well, now, he sighs.
He sighs again.
What's up, Captain?
The game's up. Haven't you noticed? All the boys' hair is combed. There are no more holes in their socks. They say yes, ma'am, and no thank you.
What can it mean?
They found a mother.
What's up, Mother?
Oh, you don't want to know. They make you wash behind your ears, me hardy buccaneers, and put away your sword and your gun. They take away your parrots and make you eat your carrots. Mothers always ruin the fun when you're about to win a fight. They make you act polite and give back everything that you want. It's wrong to be defeated, especially when you cheated. Mothers always ruin the fun. They take your booty, they're moody, they never go off duty. Can't they get a life of their own? They say be quiet, don't try it. They think you'll start a riot. Why can't they just leave us alone? They make you tidy up your room, as tidy as a tomb. And when at last it's over and done, they make you go to sleepy. It's really kinda creepy. Mothers always ruin the fun. Oh, mothers, they mean well and they do have their charms. And as for them, many times she scolded me. Oh, as for, oh no, here she comes. Teas for the tinker toys and teeter-totters too. Tattletales and tippy-toes and I've lost my train of thought.
You're spelling mother.
What comes next?
H-E-R.
H-E-R, it's her fault I'm so rotten. Though she had a pirate for a son. Put them all together, they spell mother. We're talking mothers, the ones that ruin all the fun. Take it home, Captain. They always get so cranky when someone walks the planky. Why can't we have our fun in the sun? They only reprimand us, they just don't understand us. Mothers always ruin. Mothers always ruin the fun. Even pirates need a little fun now and then. There'll be no more fun in Neverland. No more fights because they'll get their pants dirty. No more yelling because they'll wake the baby birds. No more fun because Mother says so.
But Captain, you can't let that happen.
What can I do?
Well now, I'm sure a person of your rotten, cruel disposition could think of something diabolical.
Oh, Smee, stop flattering me, even if you are right.
Captain?
Don't bother me, Starkey. I'm thinking.
Well now, it appears the time...
Hush! A genius is at work.
But Captain, you'll drown.
I've got it! All we have to do is get rid of the mother. Then we can get rid of Peter Pan, and we'll have the island all to ourselves. Well, I'll congratulate myself, even if you don't.
Well then, we'll get the boat to rescue you, Captain.
Boat? Rescue me? What for? Ah! Why didn't you warn me? You fools! You ingrates! You landlubbers! Get the boat! Get the boat! No, not you. You don't want another taste of me. I'm tough and stringy, and I taste like an old shoe. I'm just a rotten human being. Ah!
The prince walked ever so slowly through the forest. The 7 dwarves were kneeling around the coffin, their heads bowed, their hands folded in prayer.
Oh, I can't really be dead.
Oh, look at that. Toodle's a big baby.
The prince kisses her and she wakes up and they ride off into the sunset together.
I knew it would all work out.
Tell us another story, Wendy.
What about an adventure instead? We haven't had a good fight in over an hour, and I'm sure the pirates are itching for some swordplay.
No, Peter, another story, Wendy.
Please, we like your story so much.
I don't know, Tink. They're all growing lazy, I think. I know you'll go with me, but it's more fun with everyone.
I'm too tired. And that pie that we had for lunch was so good, I could barely move.
You're such a good cook, Wendy.
You'll stay with us always, right?
That's a very, very long time, Nibs.
But it feels like we've always been here.
How about I tell you one more story before you must go out to play? Does that suit you, Peter?
As long as it's a short one.
Very well. Once upon a time, there was a family, a mother, a father, and their 3 darling children.
This does sound a bit familiar.
They had a very faithful nurse, Nana.
So far, it's a wonderful story, Wendy.
It is, isn't it? They lived in a large house that had a splendid nursery with a large window that opened at night so that the moonlight could come in.
Are they there now?
Oh no, they flew away one night.
That's silly. Children can't fly.
But they did. They landed on a wonderful island and had many adventures. There was pirates and Indians and all sorts of creatures in the forest. But one day, the children began to miss their mother and father.
Do I have a mother and father?
Of course not. That's why you're a lost boy. What happened to the children, Wendy?
They decided that they were going to fly back to their nursery.
But what if the window was closed and locked? That would be awful.
How will they be able to get back in?
The mother would always leave the window open, for she knew in her heart that one day her children would return. Home, sweet home, it's calling to me. Home, sweet home, where I ought to be. Back in the world that I know. To where we fear to go. John and Michael, can't you just picture our mother? Mother's been there waiting, she's waiting for the day we'll be home together at last.
I'd rather fly away.
Mother's been there waiting and say how much we've grown. Glad we're all together at last.
I'd rather be alone. You see, I thought my mother would leave the window open too. But when I came back, the window was shut and locked. And there was another little boy sleeping in my bed. Forgotten all about you, they're happier without you. It's all a stupid lie.
Are you sure mothers are like that?
Cross my heart and hope to die.
John and Michael, can't you just picture our home? Try to remember. Love does not make believe, but real. We just flew away one night. Imagine how they feel. Don't you remember? Caressing your face. Oh, I wish to
Wendy, let's go home now.
I want to go home too.
Yes, we will. Not tonight. We'll leave at once. Mother's probably sure we're never coming back by now.
But you saw how much fun we had.
I know, but will you make the necessary arrangements, please?
Fine, have it your way. What are you so happy about, Tink? Oh, stop it.
But you can't go, Wendy.
Who will tell us stories and bake us pies?
And leave the window open for us.
I have an idea. What if we bring the Lost Boys with us?
Smashing idea. That would be great fun.
I'm sure we can find a mother and father to adopt you. The Indians have agreed to guide you to shore.
What say you, boys?
Yeah. All right, have it your way. Go with Wendy and find a mother and father. But don't come crawling back when you want an adventure or two.
Now, Peter, before we go, I want you to take your medicine.
I don't have to do what you say. You're not my mother.
Very well. I'll leave it here. All right, say goodbye, boys.
Bye, Peter.
I shall miss you, Peter.
Big little panther, look.
Why a detour?
It's the only pathway to the shore.
And look, the arrow points up.
This is most curious.
Why are we stopped?
Look.
She thinks it's a trap.
Who would set a trap?
Peter wouldn't dare. But he didn't want us to leave.
What about her?
Wendy and the lost boy stay here while we go on to investigate.
Great idea, great little panther.
We will take this detour cautiously. Be ready to fight.
But we want to come and fight too.
I've got a deadly swing with my pan.
You'll do no such thing. If we're gonna find your mother and father, you must be clean and presentable when you arrive.
We'll guard Wendy while you're gone.
Nothing can happen to us.
Come, we go see what's up.
Why, Michael, darling, your sock is unraveling. Soon you won't have any left on your foot.
Can you sew it up?
For now, we'll just stop it from unraveling. There.
Gee, now we gotta sit and wait for hours.
I'm bored already.
I'm hungry, I'm sweating.
Children, I'm afraid you will need to practice some good manners. Maybe this would be a very good time to start. Say good morning and please and thank you. Isn't it nice to say ta-ta now when you leave? Isn't it nice to use a delicate little hanky rather than blowing out your nose upon your sleeve? Wouldn't you like to have a sparkling conversation? Wouldn't you like to sit and sip a cup of tea? Rather than gulp your food while slurping it up and burping, wouldn't you rather be polite like me?
We want to be as nice as you. Bow and say how do you do. We'll make you proud to be our mother, though I am your brother too.
I know it's kind of confusing.
We'll be the sweetest little dears. We'll even watch behind our ears, 'cause we've got manners and we learned it from you.
Isn't it nice to say good morning and please and thank you? Isn't it nice to say ta-ta now when you leave? Out your nose upon your sleeve. Wouldn't you like to have a sparkling conversation? Wouldn't you like to sit and sip a cup of tea? Rather than gulp your food while slipping it up and burping, wouldn't you rather be polite like me? Now, when you meet someone, you are to bow and say, how do you do? I'm pleased to meet you.
How do you do? I'm pleased to meet you.
Try it now with a bow from the waist.
How do you do? I'm pleased to meet you.
Now turn and say it again. I didn't hear you. Oh dear, I'm afraid we're not pleased to meet any of you. Oh, hello, Captain. You're looking very well today.
But you're the one who appears to be dashing.
I'm sorry, we can't stay. We're heading home tonight.
Actually, I don't think you're going anywhere but to our ship. Am I right, men?
That seems to be the plan, right, Captain?
And just what do you intend to do with us?
Wouldn't you like to know?
There's that nasty firefly again.
That's no firefly, that's Peter Pan's friend.
And where is Pan?
We'll never tell you.
Take him, men. Put him in shackles.
And where will you be, Captain?
Getting rid of Peter Pan once and for all.
Look out, Peter, look out!
And what's this? A thread leading that away? I'll bet right to Peter Pan. Why, this is so much easier than I thought. I'm almost disappointed. Well, look at what we have here. Oh, what a stroke of luck. I'll sneak into your bedroom. You'll be a sitting duck. I always knew the day would come where I would hold the power be sleazy. Oh, Peter Pan, Peter Pan, Peter Pan, you're mine. Ha ha ha. Mother, is that you, Mother? So, the Lost Boys have betrayed their conceited little leader, and he now lies at my mercy. Mwahaha! I might ask myself if I don't feel just a smidgen of compassion for this boy. To kill a poor young lad, sleeping there so peacefully. Oh, why am I so bad? Is it all for the glory? That's not the whole story. I just like things gory. I'm not one bit sad. No, I feel no compassion. I just feel I must put him out of my misery. But how? I could slash him with my hook, and oh, the blood will splurt. But some of it might splash on me, and Sonny just cleaned my shirt. I could use that pillow there and smother him, you see. But that would take exertion, and I need my energy. Decisions, which way shall it be? As long as Peter Pan is dead, it's all the same to me. I could strike a match right now and set the room aflame. But they've done such a lovely job, it kind of seems a shame. I could throw him to a crocodile and watch him moan and groan. But that would be too scary, let's just leave that one alone. Decisions, which way shall it be? Oh wait, I've got the very thing, oh silly little me. I've been saving this poison for just such an occasion as this. Get out of here, you nasty firefly. Be gone! Ugh. Now, what can I put this in that he'll be likely to drink? For Peter Pan to be taken whenever Wendy says. So our new mother will be Peter's own angel of death! A few drops in here and Peter Pan will breathe no more. This is too delicious for words. So I've made the perfect choice with only one regret. I won't be here to see it, but he'll soon be dead, I bet. Decisions, it all worked out, you see. And I rejoice, the perfect choice, so clever, clever. Me. sorry about what I said. I mean it. Tink, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be guiding Wendy and the lost boys back to her home. They've what? They've been captured and taken to the pirate ship? No, it doesn't serve her right. They need to be rescued, and I'm the only one that can rescue them. But wait. I need to take my medicine. Wendy would be so proud of me if I remembered it on my own. Leave me alone, Tink. I know what I'm doing. What are you talking about? Hook was never here. He couldn't have found our cave. Stop it, Tink. Let me take my medicine. Wait, Tink, that wasn't for you. Don't drink that. Tink, don't you feel well? Poison? Hook poisoned the medicine? Oh, Tink, my friend, you drank it yourself to save me. Tink? Tink, you can't be dead. Tink? But wait a minute. Wait. Fairies only die when someone stops believing in them. So if everyone here believes, Tink will fly again. Clap your hands if you believe in Tink. Clap them. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Tink. Tink, my friend, are you all right? Yes, we will face Peter Pan. And watch out, Hook. You're about to face Peter Pan. certain to cure any blues. Peter Pan is departed. He's dead. We win, you lose.
No.
Quiet, you swabs. Quiet. The lady wishes to speak. Now, my dear, what was that?
Peter can't.
Dead? But he is. Smee, have you mended that sail yet? Almost, Captain. Good. As soon as you do, we set sail.
That's perfectly impossible.
And just why is that, my dear?
We're heading homeward tonight, just as Peter promised we would. Us boys will be adopted and home for good.
Adopted? And who would take even a second look at those ragamuffins? We can find homes for them all, Mr. Hook, sir. It's Captain Hook, and you won't be finding homes for anybody. I'm going to see to it that you all join Peter Pan at the bottom of the sea. Well, maybe not all of you. I have room for 2 cabin boys on my ship. Who wants to join the crew?
Aye, sir.
Aye,
Michael, no.
sir. That's the mark of a fine cabin boy.
Michael, no.
You boy, you look like you've got some pluck in you. Ever wanted to be a pirate, me hearty?
Oh, yes, sir.
John, you mustn't.
What would you call me if I turned to pirate? How about Blackbeard Joe? That's a fine name.
John, no.
We don't want to end up like Peter, Wendy.
Have you so little faith in Peter that you really think he's dead?
But the captain says so.
Maybe I'll pick you.
Would you, sir? I know how to swab the dead.
Or maybe you.
I can sharpen a sword with my teeth.
You boy, you want to join the crew?
And what if I say no?
Mates, bring out the plank.
The plank?
Lovely view from the edge, just before you drop into the sea.
It's okay. I can swim.
Now with your hands tied behind your back.
Well, I have a message from your real mothers. We hope our sons die like English gentlemen.
I'm gonna do what my mother wants.
Me too.
I'm gonna think about it.
But what will become of you, Wendy? Oh, didn't you hear? She's to become the mother to my crew.
We need a mom.
Someone to wash behind our ears and mend our socks. And read to us at night.
Will you tuck us in too, Mother?
We all need a mother, though we're a buccaneers. If you won't be mother, we may burst into tears.
I should say not. I would rather die like an English gentleman than become a mother to such a gang of fools and ruffians. No, it doesn't, Toodles. None of you must agree to join this pirate ship. For one thing, it's the filthiest ship I've ever seen. Look at the mess you'll find all over the Jolly Roger. Look at the dirt and grime in every little nook. How can you even think of living in these conditions? And how can you even think of life with Captain Hook? Wouldn't you rather sail away from this awful island? Wouldn't you rather that the Jolly Roger sank?
Guess we'd rather not do what the captain tells us, 'cause none of us wants to have to walk the plank.
It's Tinkerbell.
What is it, Tink?
Oh no, oh no.
What is it?
What if Hook says it's true?
Peter's dead.
He took his medicine.
nasty, man. I can't imagine a more despicable coward than you, Captain Hook.
You make me blush.
What's that, Captain?
Somebody's whistling. You tied a great big little panther and his people, didn't you?
Tight as a drum.
Then there's nobody it can beat.
Maybe there's wind rushing through a crack in the window in the forecastle? But there ain't no wind here.
Go see Starkey.
I'll make quick work of whatever it is.
Ah, there's a good man. Whatever it is doesn't have one chance in a million.
Starkey, is that you?
There it is again, and no Starkey.
Go see Noodles.
But Captain,
You're a pirate, man. Act like one. Arr! 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 And there's another fine pirate who put an end to that whistling.
see what happened in there.
Go ahead, Tortellini. Find out what. Go ahead, Scully. Find out what happened to your mates.
Why me? I ain't going in there alone.
Tortellini, go with him.
Why me? Why not me?
I've got to finish this sale, or we won't be going anywhere.
Oh, sure, you always get out of it.
Looks like the pirates have turned chicken.
They'll make a fine Sunday dinner.
No sons of mine would ever be so afraid of a little whistle.
Get moving, you two. Find out what happened to your mates.
I don't really care, sir. They cheated cards.
Get in there before you walk the plank.
No, no, no!
I'm coming in there myself. And you better be prepared to be skewered like the chicken you are. Here I come. 1, 2, 3.
Glad I could make the party, Hook.
We knew you would come back. Hook and all his pirates deserve a mighty whack. Oh, Peter, silence! We knew you would come back.
Pan, how can it be you?
Tink saved my life.
Maybe once, but not a second time.
Do be careful, Peter.
Captain Hook and
Come on, Captain.
Just I almost had to go at it. They both look rather dashing. Peter Pan the mighty.
You're dead, fishy. Rise 1-inch Pan and you're dead, fishy. You've had your fun, boy, and taken many years off my life. So now I'm gonna add them all back on.
Fly, Peter, fly!
No, I'll take this rat down in a fair fight or no fight at all.
Comet was exciting. Both our greatest leaders on the battlefield colliding. All the glory of it all.
gentlemen, this is most uncomfortable.
Father, I think the pirates may be hungry. I baked a big birthday cake sitting in the middle of our village.
Birthday cake?
I haven't had a birthday cake since my last birthday.
When was that?
When I was 7.
Well, then it sounds like you better go have a birthday then.
Can I too? Of course you can. Wait for me!
Get back here, you rotten swine! We'll help you in a minute, Peter.
One of them tied herself.
There won't be any need. That's about enough of this silly fighting. One of you could have gotten hurt.
I clearly could have won that if Wendy hadn't done that. Mothers always ruin the fun. Well, maybe we just went a little overboard.
Do you want us to take pirate sheep out in the hot sun?
That's a splendid idea. I don't think so. I was just having a bit of fun.
The crocodile?
He can't be on the Jolly Roger. Oh, no? You don't want another taste of me? I'm all skin and bones, no meat at all. And I taste terrible.
Serves him right. Serves him right.
Well, looks like we've won, boys. The pirate ship is ours!
Now what, Peter?
And I'm the captain of the ship. Whatever you want to do, you can do. Whatever you want to be, you can be. There are no silly rules to bother you. Do whatever you want, whatever you want, like me. Whatever you want to do, you can do. Whatever you want to be, you can be. There are no silly rules to bother you. Do whatever you want, whenever you want, like me. Do you all want to be pirates?
I want to do some magic tricks and open up a shop.
I want to do experiments and write them in a book.
But wonderful plans. But you can't do any of those here in Neverland.
And why not?
Because you have to grow up to do them. But don't you see, growing up is the greatest adventure of them all. Whatever you want to do, you can do. Whatever you want to be, you can be. There's a new world fun in store for you that you gotta grow up to see. What about me?
Come with us, Peter.
No, I want to stay here in Neverland. And I don't care if I ever see you again. Ever, 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 ever. You saw how much fun we had. Tink, take us home. To do, you can do. Whatever you want to be, you can be. There's a new world of fun in store for you that you gotta grow up,
You gotta grow up, you gotta grow up.
to see. Thank you for your help, great big little panther.
And we thank Peter. He found his stuff inside logs on the way here.
And he saved my life.
If you're ever in Neverland again, stop by and say how.
How?
Days, Nana. I wonder if we'll ever see them again. Oh, I know it wasn't your fault, but it would be lovely if I could see my babies just one last time.
Are you still up, Mom? You haven't slept well since, well, for quite a few nights.
Has Mr. Darling retired?
Oh, no, ma'am. He went out on a walk mumbling to himself it's all his fault.
Poor dear. If only Nana hadn't left the nursery that night.
Oh, ma'am.
It wasn't your fault, Liza. It must have been a cat or a mouse that lured Nana out of the room.
Oh, ma'am. I'd best come clean. I took Nana out because she was making such a racket.
Oh, Liza, how could you have?
I didn't think anything would happen.
Nana, stop it.
She was just like that the night the children left.
Liza, look, there's a strange cloud up there.
If I didn't know better, I'd say it's a pirate ship.
A pirate ship?
Don't you see it, ma'am?
So that's it.
What's it, ma'am?
I thought that's where they might have been.
Ma'am, you're not making a bit of sense.
But I am, Liza.
Mother, it's me.
Wendy, I knew you'd come home.
I'm home, I really am. I promise not to leave again. I want to stay here and grow up with John and Michael and all the rest.
John, Michael. So you are our mother. Of course I'm your mother, and you've come back to me. You didn't think we'd stay away forever, did you?
So it was a grand time.
I know, Michael, I know.
Can you forgive us? We simply lost track of time.
I know. Your father, when he gets back, he'll be so thrilled to see you.
Go away! Go on, you thief!
Liza, it's all right. It's all right.
He might slit our throats.
But he's just a boy, aren't you?
Toodles, fine name. Are you my mother?
Oh dear, I can be for a moment.
I knew I'd find you. Ha! There's more!
Uh,
Hey, we've been waiting a long time, ma'am. Oh, I mean, mother. Ah, they're calling out of the woodwork.
are there more of you?
Just one more. Peter.
Peter, please come in. I want you to stay here and grow up with John and Michael and all the rest.
No, you don't. You want to come back to Neverland with me and never grow up. Never, ever, ever.
But I do, Peter.
You can't mean that. You can't.
You can
We
Peter.
had a wonderful time in Neverland, but we're getting older whether we like it or not. We have our studies and mother and father and Nana.
But I want you to be my mother.
You can stay, Peter. It is nice to see you again.
Again? I've never been here before.
I'd almost forgotten until I saw Hook's ship flying in the clouds.
Stay here and we can have the real adventure of growing up together. Sweet home, the whole